stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Jaguars will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Out of the gun now on third down. It is intercepted.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Is set up with a short field. He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. With the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They call the counter play here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Dropping back, it's Herbstreit. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And we're able to get him down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
It's a keeper trying to get into the marker. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push. But he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
The South Alabama offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Handoff from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Jaguars will line up to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Western Michigan offense back on the field now. The last time they had it going, they got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. Breaks an open space. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable Now we'll see if they can convert.
Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Touchdown, Western Michigan, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kurt, Western Michigan has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. They'll give it to the back. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So a very makeable third down for the offense on the 29. Looking to pick up the first down for the air. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Dump ball's caught by the running back. That's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now play number 9 in this drive. Looking to throw yet again. He fires downfield. Incomplete. Almost had his second interception of the game. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Scanning the field. It's Herbstreit. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. We reach the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. He can see what he can do after the catch.
Finds his target. He shreds the tackle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Quarterback still with the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Jaguars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Quick dart to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, South Alabama. Way too much speed in that play. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts him up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Street. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket, trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And then first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Jaguars will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. completely shut down. Let's see if they can find the spark now coming out of the break. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down here for this offense. On the run, it's Miles. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The receiver grabs it. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Scanning the field, it's Street. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos, to put them on top now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes South Alabama's offense back out there. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's found some room at the 45. Now here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receiver.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Jaguars. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
The PAT puts him up 3. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Western Michigan's offense out there. And that last touchdown grab, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Back to throw. It's Street. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain to get closer to the 50.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Wide open downfield. You make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab by the receiver. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard. It'll be 4th down. The offense going with the hurry up. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The shotgun handoff here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Well, Kirk, South Alabama has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen and be short of the first down mark.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
It's third down for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Riding away with a running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and ball's loose, they scramble for it. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Herb Street. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. He moved the ball to 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.